I was able to get a manager in Los Angeles. It went viral on Reddit. Almost 20,000 likes. What's up, dudes and dudettes? I guess at this point you guys realize that I'm in 2 episodes of season 4 of Stranger Things, and I kind of wanted to update you guys on what's happened in my life since the first episode aired. It's been a whirlwind, actually. Even before the second episode came out on July 1st, I had things happen to me. Like, I was able to get a manager in Los Angeles, so now I have representation in LA, which I haven't had before. They have offices in LA and New York, so I'm covered there, which is crazy to me. I had someone on Reddit, because I went viral on Reddit, someone on Reddit asked for my autograph, and yeah, that was another thing. I took a picture of myself in front of the TV being on Stranger Things, and it went viral on Reddit with like almost 20,000 likes. One person asked for my autograph, and so I was like, well, this doesn't happen very often. It's happened at comedy shows, but never for acting. This is the first time for acting. I took a picture of it at the post office, you know, like someone asked for my autograph, so I'm mailing it. And all of a sudden, everyone else is like, well, I want one too. Where's my autograph? I happen to have headshots because I was planning on submitting to agencies in Los Angeles. I had like 25 of them, and I burned through those sending autographs to people. I was like, well, let me just print out a picture of me on the show. I printed out 100 of them, and I burned through those in like a week and a half, something like that. Maybe 2 weeks. Whatever it was a very small amount of time, and I had to order more. It's been going crazy. I spent so much of my time signing autographs for people. The lady at the post office knows me by name now. I'll show you that. Going to the post office again. Got some shirts I'm mailing to some people, and about 40 or so autographs to send out. I've kind of got this down to more of a science than I had before. When I first started doing this, it started with just one guy on Reddit asking if I'd send him an autograph, and when I posted on Facebook that someone asked for an autograph, then a bunch of people were like, well, I want one too. And then I ordered 100 pictures of me basically from the show, and I was sending them out just to cost, you know, like I just didn't want to lose money on them. And I burned through those in like a week, maybe. And then I hit the lady back up and was like, hey, I need, maybe it was 2 weeks, I don't know. It was quick, whatever it was. I hit the lady back up that printed for me. I'm like, I'm gonna need a little more. I'm gonna need another order. She's like, wow, you went through those fast. So I'm kind of on like a first name basis with the lady at the post office. She knows my name. I feel like I should know hers, and I don't. I'm gonna learn it today. Though. So we're heading back over there with another box. I'm trying not to. I brought her like 70 of them one day, and I felt bad. Like, that's a lot. Someone else, another lady from the town, came in and was like, what are you mailing all those for? And the lady behind the counter was like, they're autographs. And she was like, oh, who's the famous person? And the lady behind the counter was like, it's him. And she was like, oh, no way. Well, Mr. Famous Person, I've got a frozen coffee drink in the car. Can I go ahead of you so it doesn't melt? I was like, yeah, absolutely, go ahead. Last time I was there, the lady at the post office was like, you know, that lady called back, and she was like, what's the name of that famous guy again? And what show was he on? So, I live in the boonies if you haven't really figured that out yet. But, at any rate, I gotta get on to the post office. I will reconvene with you guys a little later. It's crazy, man. It's been wild. It's been awesome. I had a lot of people get mad at me because what I did in episode 9, and for that I apologize. I had a lot of people who were like, listen, man, you're awesome, but your character can eat a bag of shit. I was like, all right, okay. But yeah, it's been wild. A lot of people ask me if I'm coming back for season 5. I don't know. I doubt it. I feel like my character was written just for season 4. If they invited me back, of course I would go. Are you kidding me? It was a dream to be there in the first place. Yes, absolutely. If you guys want to hear what my time was like going back for the second episode, I'd be happy to tell you. That's what I left out. And if you notice that little beep, and like there was clearly an edit, I left out basically part of that conversation that said I was going to be in the second drop, because I wasn't allowed to break, I had an NDA. I couldn't say what was happening. There were a lot of people who were like, I think he's coming back for another episode. And I was like, I can't tell them that, even though I knew. So that's what that was. The question she asked was, what about the scene with the dog? And the director replied, yeah, he's going to do that too. And I was like, is there a dog here? I like dogs. Can I pet it? And he's like, there's no dog here. And that's when I realized all the stuff that I said. So yeah, he was very embarrassed for having to do that. And she was livid. And I didn't truly understand why. I knew she was getting downgraded, but I didn't truly understand the implications of it. And it was because I went from one line to recurring, and she went from recurring down to one line. And I feel very bad for that actress, but at the same time, it's been an amazing experience for me. It's been crazy. I had a number of managers reach out to me from LA since they found out I didn't have LA representation, and I found a good one that I think fits for me, and she's been very nice, and I enjoy working with her. Another thing that happened, I went viral in Aiken, South Carolina, because apparently the shirt I wore in the first scene in episode 6 is from a high school in Aiken, South Carolina, and they have lost their mind over the fact that I'm wearing the shirt. I've been trying to schedule together a comedy show there, but the theater that I contacted wants to charge me like a mortgage payment on like a very nice house, like borderline mansion-esque, for one night in a 300-seat venue. And I was like, listen, I might have been on the show, but I'm not I'm not rich. I'm not one of the series regulars. Like, calm it down, buddy. I don't know. We'll see if I can work something out. I'd love to go perform there, but I'd love to have enough left over to donate to the school and pay my openers well and stuff like that. So I got to do what makes sense, But we'll see. You never know. But at any rate, if you guys want more information on all that, let me know, and I'll be happy to fill in the gaps for you. I made the front page of a newspaper in Augusta, Georgia, for being on the show. It's crazy. Just I'm not used to, like, it was like new Supreme Court justice and then me. And I was like, what? What's on page 2? Like missing cattle? Like why page 1? The first page? Really? Okay. But at any rate, it's been a wild ride being on Stranger Things, but it was a dream come true. I've been a fan of the show since season 1, so I was geeking out the whole time. Like, do you see this? This is crazy. It's just been, it's been a dream come true. I didn't get to meet Dustin. I wish I would have, but that's all right. I'm certain he's a cool dude. At any rate, I'll chat with you guys later.
Love it.